from Greenstone Aquaponics. Check out this beautiful Swiss chard that I just harvested from my system here. One of the many benefits of owning an aquaponics system. So actually today, this is what I want to talk about, is harvesting from your system and also how to germinate and plant seeds into your aquaponics system. So as you can see in this system, things are a little dense, and the issue with that is that plants will be competing for light, and also it restricts air circulation, both of which are critical for growth. So the plants that aren't getting sunlight will just have stunted growth. So what I'm going to do is find a space where I want to plant my bok choy and then just thin it out a little. So I'm going to show you real quick how to harvest from these larger Swiss chard plants. So this is the space that I'm looking to plant the bok choy in, and as you can see, there's this Swiss chard leaf that's kind of encroaching on the territory there. What I'm looking to do, if you can see this plant here, is remove that one leaf. So with these types of leafy greens, the new growth actually comes up from the middle. So what you're going to be doing is actually removing the leaves from the larger leaves from the side. So I'm going to take a sharp knife and I'm just going to gently cut off this leaf here, preserving the smaller plants, smaller leaves within. They're growing. So what I have here are some little bok choy seedlings that I have growing in this wicking bed here. Basically, what's going on here is I have this little bottle that's filled with water, and it has a hole at the bottom there. So once the water level gets below a certain point, it will start to drip water out into this wicking bed, and it will disperse. And because of the porous nature of the expanded shale, it will actually wick all of the water up and across the entire bed. And this can actually be done with materials like perlite as well, but anything small. And so actually the reason you can do this in several different ways. So there are plugs that you can germinate seeds in, soilless plugs, but you can also germinate your seeds in soil. But the issue with that for aquaponics is that you have to rinse all of the soil out, because you don't want soil to build up in your system and foul it after a while. So the benefit of this is that you can actually take the seedlings directly out of this and put them into your system without having to wash soil off of them. So this little seedling here I'm going to try to remove. Now you have to be very gentle with it because the roots are fragile. What I'm going to try and do is just get my hand under here and slowly bring it up here and just knead the expanded shale through my fingers so that the roots come out as intact as possible. Like that. So I've brought the seedling over to the grow bed and I'm ready to plant it. What I want to do is create a space where the root can have access to the water. So I'm going to just take my hand and dig down as far as I can go into here and feed the root down in there, and then just cover it back up, make sure that it's stabilized. Now as long as the root is 2 inches down into the system, it will have access to the water, which comes up to within 2 inches of the surface of the grow bed. And there you have it. Let me know if you have any more questions.